Coming up on Early Texas Today, a local nonprofit feeds hundreds for Thanksgiving. Plus the death of a television icon. And a heartwarming Thanksgiving reunion. It's all happening on this Friday, November 25th, 2016. Early Texas Today starts right now.
Start here. Expect more. This is Early Texas Today.
Good morning and welcome to Early Texas Today. I'm Imani Payne.
And I'm Zach Scott. Happy Black Friday, everybody.
Yeah, happy Black Friday to everyone waking up at home, probably getting ready to shop and stand in those long lines. Did you do any Black Friday shopping before coming in this morning?
I did not. I've
No.
looked online. I have looked online
Okay.
and scoped out a few things that I'm going to check out maybe a little bit later on. But if anybody is having to stand in line this morning, we're actually dealing with some scattered showers out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the radar here. But yeah, we've seen some showers start to develop. We've been tracking this potential here for the last couple of days. Cold fronts moving through the region. There is enough moisture in the atmosphere, and that cold front's given lift to these showers, so we're seeing them develop here in just the last hour or so. Here's a closer look into central Texas, right along the I-35 corridor, anywhere across McClellan, Coryell, Bell, Falls County, up towards Hamilton. We're seeing these showers, Boss County as well, Lampasas, and then even spreading out towards the east. We're seeing our showers continue to develop. Got a bigger batch out here to the west of us. We'll continue to track those showers as they'll continue to make their way to the east. Going to keep these rain chances across all of central Texas as we go through the rest of your morning hours, even through mid to late morning into the early afternoon. We'll continue to keep off and on showers will be possible. We will see these taper off as we go through the day. Still don't think it's going to be a complete washout for you. Temperatures down into the 50s, 59 in Killeen, 58 in Temple, 54 in Waco, 55 in Gatesville, 57 in Cameron. So let's get you what you can expect for the rest of the day. Looking here at your planner, again, going to keep those scattered shower chances throughout the entire morning. It'll be mostly to partly cloudy across the entire region, and we'll see temperatures eventually making their way into the lower to mid 60s. We'll time it all out on Future Track coming up.
Thank you, Zach. Well, if you're just now waking up with us, you might be getting ready to head out the door. Stores are opening early for Black Friday shopping sales. The annual retail mega event began in many stores last night and will continue well into today. Retailers up their promotions to lure customers with doorbuster deals. Many of those retailers will also post their sales online for those shoppers who want the Black Friday deals without the in-store chaos. And activists are calling for a shopping boycott in Chicago on the busiest shopping day of the year. The boycott is being organized by a group called the Chicago Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. The group is protesting the city's denial to establish a police accountability council in wake of the city's growing violence. The FBI is investigating this morning after 2 people were killed and 4 others wounded in a shooting at a Louisville park last night, and it was all caught on camera. Stephen Washburn was recording a Facebook Live video during a gathering when the gunshots rang out. You can see people dropping to the ground trying to take cover. So far, no arrests have been made. A firefighter is in the hospital this morning with possible life-threatening injuries after a fire started at an oil refinery in Iowa. It happened yesterday in Central City. Fire officials say the blaze continued for hours and kept flaring up because of all the oil. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Florence Henderson, the actress known for her role as the mom on The Brady Bunch, has died. Henderson's agent confirmed she passed away Thursday night from heart failure. It happened at a Southern California hospital surrounded by her loved ones. Henderson was 82. Now to Temple, where the nonprofit Feed My Sheep gave out Thanksgiving dinners for over 400 people in the community. Each person got 1 meal for lunch and another to take home. The nonprofit provides food to people in need every day. Those that get back on their feet at the nonprofit often come back to serve, and one such man drove down from Waco to take part.
I get thanks, and to me, that's like handing me a handful of money, you know, because I'm able to help people out, and I think that's what God put all of us on earth is to just be kind to each other.
Feed My Sheep President Jim Hornsby says it was their largest Thanksgiving event in the last 5 years. A car accident in Killeen yesterday left 1 man dead. It happened on East Veterans Memorial Boulevard. 38-year-old Antoine Garland of Killeen allegedly crossed lanes into oncoming traffic and hit a van head-on. Garland was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the van is okay. A Burnett County judge is apologizing today after a comment he made on Facebook. James Oakley shared a photo of the man accused of killing San Antonio police detective Benjamin Marconi last week. In the post, the judge wrote, "Time for a tree and a rope." Oakley later deleted the post and told the Austin American-Statesman he was sorry for not being more thoughtful in his expression. The Salado United Methodist Church served Thanksgiving dinner to Texas drivers yesterday, and in a way many did not expect. The church set up at rest stops just south of Salado, serving truck drivers, travelers, and anyone else who came by. They served more than 500 people, some of which would not get a meal otherwise.
Some of them they're just driving in a truck all day, they're by themselves, and then all of a sudden they're able to meet people and see where they are, and it's a very heartfelt, warming opportunity.
The church gave out more than 430 pounds of turkey this year, thanks to help from local businesses. First Lady Michelle Obama will receive the final White House Christmas tree of her husband's presidency. This year, it's a 19-foot tree donated by a group in Wisconsin. And it was a heartwarming Thanksgiving reunion when an airman came home from boot camp and surprised her family for the holiday. Reporter Amanda Ober saw the story unfolding at Orlando International Airport in Florida and has this report.
I'm home for about 25 days, so I'm really excited.
This sweet embrace between a young airman and her beau caught our eye at the airport. 19-year-old Tara Ford was returning home from boot camp in Texas.
I'm ecstatic.
But the story gets better.
Your family doesn't know you're home?
No, ma'am, they don't. I'm really excited to surprise them.
Tara and Marcos graciously agreed to let us go with them to Tara's grandmother's house, where her family was having Thanksgiving.
Hello?
She called her family from down the street, pretending to still be at boot camp.
Hi, I missed you guys. I wish I could be home today.
Tara even told her mom she was on her way to have Thanksgiving with a family who adopts lonely airmen for the holidays.
All right, let's go.
Little did her family know what was about to happen.
What? Oh my God! Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Oh God! Oh my God!
Tara's mom was overwhelmed. Her tears were followed by hugs and kisses from the whole extended family. The only one who wasn't surprised was Tara's dad. He was in on the secret so he could make sure everyone was corralled on the back porch when Tara entered.
Tara's visit home is especially meaningful because she's about to leave for Italy for 2 years. But today, her family wants to say to yours, Happy Thanksgiving!
And a happy Thanksgiving it is.
Oh, I missed you.
I miss you too, baby. I always do. I miss you.
Okay, what a great story that was. A very special thank you to all of our armed service members at home and abroad this holiday season. And still ahead on Early Texas today, a group of friends in Australia got the surprise of a lifetime during a road trip. We'll explain. And a new popular challenge is taking off on social media. We'll tell you about it. Plus, we'll get a look at our Black Friday forecast with meteorologist Zach Scott after the break. Stick with us.
There's a sprinkle or two first thing in the morning, and then as we go into Sunday, a very stray shower or two will be possible. We're really looking at those rain chances Sunday night and into and through the day on Monday. Then we'll be quiet your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and already eyeing another system trying to come in next Friday.
Okay, but I'm nervous about today, what it looks like today, because my plan was already to, once we got off air, to go shop, and maybe I'll have to wait in some lines outside, and now you're making me a little nervous to do that.
It's going to be hit or miss.
Okay.
You definitely want to take the umbrella with you and take a rain jacket because showers, they're already ongoing in the area, so hey, yeah.
All right,
it's
maybe
just one of those we're
Cyber
going to have to
Monday
deal with. Yeah.
is the better option for
Exactly.
me. All right, thanks, Zach. So we're going to get a look at what's trending on the web, but first, how's your cheer doing? Is it okay?
It's good.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, I think I might have a better option for you. Take a look at this video. So this is called a pocket chair. It's a sit pack, and it's a seat that fits in your pocket. The manufacturer says the design allows for hassle-free resting on the go. And this video of people testing out the chair has over 2 million views on YouTube. So let's look at the, I just don't see.
I don't see how that.
I'm just like, I'm searching for the convenience of this chair.
Okay. I thought he was going to sit on it completely, straight up and down.
Yeah, well,
I can see
I
that.
guess
So
he's-
it's more
I
like a
guess he's sitting
leaning.
on it.
I think the only thing they need to try to do next is they can put some kind of little back on it. Then
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
perfect.
So
That
you
would
can
be
sit
perfect.
back. I
Yeah.
I don't know where I would take this. Okay, let's move on. So next trend. Imagine you're just, driving down a road and then there it is. A bird throws a snake at your car. The passengers in the car that were hit started screaming, "Roll your window up." They shared the video on YouTube and it's been viewed close to 500,000 times. So maybe the bird saw the pocket chair in the car, got upset. I don't know what was going on there, but
The fact that he's
was-
driving on the other side of the road tells me that this is probably like Australia or
Yeah,
something.
they are
which
in Australia.
There's about a 99% chance that snake's also poisonous.
Oh my God.
So that's what, to me, that's what makes it worse.
Definitely need to keep the windows rolled up then. All right, and finally, it's the new popular challenge that's sweeping the nation, flipping things. So let's take a look at this video. It shows a group of friendlies like flipping a ladder. They flip pencils, golf clubs, and I mean pretty much anything on hard surfaces. The video was shared on YouTube and already has over 12 million views. So I mean, it looks like it takes some real skill. Is that something you can do?
Oh my gosh, this is not good news.
I don't
right here.
know. I mean, I have this pin. I'm tempted to try it now. I don't know. We can see
I
if
don't
it-
know what it's gonna land on. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, with the friends I got, the guy buddies I have, this is not good news because you don't stop. It starts with a pin,
And it just
and
gets
then it
bigger
gets
and
bigger and
bigger
bigger,
and
and that's
bigger.
exactly what happened with these guys. I know it. So
Oh my gosh.
there's
yeah.
gonna be some broken things in the future. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
See what I'm
yeah,
saying?
maybe not the challenge for me. Maybe the mannequin challenge. I'm still trying to catch on with that one. All right, well, that's what's trending on the web today. Still ahead on Early Texas Today, some toys on your Black Friday shopping list may be remakes of other items. We'll explain. Plus Christmas decorating safety tips as well. Stick with us. Welcome back. The holiday season is officially upon us, and if toys are on your list, you may notice many of them are new twists on old favorites. Brian Moore explains.
This year's hottest tech toys might look like classics, but they're packing new technology under the hood. Hot Wheels is rolling out the next generation of toy racing, supercharged with artificial intelligence.
The AI technology allows these cars to stay on track and go at really high rates of speed.
Who doesn't remember Play-Doh? Well, now there's an app for that.
Play-Doh is one of those age-old toys that kids just love, and they're updating it by using the smartphone.
Even Barbie is getting an upgrade, a smart home, the high-tech Hello Dream House.
There's an elevator inside it. That's something that's new. The toilet actually flushes, and you can manipulate things by using an app on your phones.
The Flybrick set allows kids and kids at heart to build a drone out of classic Legos.
The Lego drone is a perfect example of how you take a brand that we loved growing up and you've kind of updated it for today's technology.
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi.
And remember the Furby and Tamagotchi pet toy crazes of the 90s? Hatchimals are a hybrid of sort and on the wish lists of many this year.
The Hatchimals are the biggest craze this year. We talked to this manager of a Toys R Us earlier today, as well as other analysts, and you just can't find them anywhere.
A surprise pet hatches right in your hands. That is, if you can actually get your hands on one. Brian Moore, NBC News.
And many of those toys aren't cheap. That Barbie Dream House will run you $300, but you won't have to keep up with Monopoly money to pay for it. The game now uses electronic banking. Many of us will spend this holiday weekend gearing up for Christmas, but before you pull out those decorations from the attic, there's a few safety reminders to keep in mind. Doctors at Vanderbilt University Hospital say they see a lot of fire injuries and children who swallow small objects this time of year. They say be sure your artificial tree is fire resistant, and if you have a live tree, water it often. And when it's time to decorate, place ornaments that have small parts or metal hooks at the top of the tree to keep them away from small children. And still coming up on Early Texas Today, tips on how to make the most of your test drives when shopping for a new car. That's next. Welcome back. Shopping for a new car can be overwhelming, especially with all of the options out there, but it doesn't have to be a hassle. Kelsey Mays of Cars.com provides tips on how to make the most of your test drives in this week's segment of Driving Smart.
So you found a car you're interested in, called up a dealership, scheduled a test drive, and well, here you are. How do you make the most of it? First off, call ahead and line up a few test drives all on the same day. It might make for a long Saturday, but those back-to-back test drives will really help you tell the difference between one car and the next. Now, on the test drive itself, you're going to want to think carefully about a number of factors. First off, ask yourself, how does this car ride? Really try to get over some broken pavement or manhole covers to get a sense of the suspension. Also, get up to highway speeds legally and listen carefully for road and wind noise. Next, ask yourself, how does the car accelerate? Is there enough power on the highway and around town? Does the transmission upshift smoothly, and when you press down on the gas, does it downshift to lower gears without too much delay? Next, how is handling and braking? Take a few corners, maybe on or off ramps to the highway, and think about steering feedback, brake pedal feel, and body roll. Aside from driving, be sure to evaluate seat comfort and sit in every row of the car. Think about things like seating and cargo space, visibility, cabin quality, features, and how easy it is to fold the seats down. After a day of test driving like this, you should really be able to see and quantify the differences between the cars you drove. Car shopping isn't always easy, but with a level head and good notes, you ought to be able to figure out which cars you don't like, find the one you do, and feel confident about the reasons why.
For the latest on car news, service, and more, visit cars.com/TV. And what all started with an accidental text message ended in a dinner yesterday. Two strangers, an Arizona grandmother and a Phoenix teen, spent part of Thanksgiving together. After earlier this month, she somehow added him to a text message thread inviting her family to dinner. But even after they figured out the mix-up, her invitation remained. The story soon went viral. The two met up before the teen went to his real grandma's for Thanksgiving.
People are saying I have faith in humanity again, and I'm just thinking, wow, I want to get to know him because I liked my first impression of him.
The story spread far enough to get Stovetop's attention. The company tweeted that it was giving the pair a year's supply of stuffing for their party. All right, well, let's go ahead and get a final check-in with weather with Zach Scott. Zach, standing by.
Hey, and if you're about to head out, we've got scattered showers here in central Texas. You can see more widespread rain off towards our west, but it is heading eastward. So a little closer look here to home. This is what we've got. Very hit or miss out there right now, more isolated for our viewing area, but nonetheless, isolated showers, overall light, some pockets of more moderate rainfall just off towards the southwest of Marlin. Again, we're going to be watching those showers more widespread, starting to head into the Hamilton County area. Those will continue to make their way eastward as we go through the morning hours. So mid to late morning, I think we'll start to see things winding down, but by that time, we'll have seen this batch of showers out towards the west move into the viewing area. Now, as we go into the afternoon, we're really going to see things wind down. We'll hold on to the cloud cover, but our far western and southwestern areas back out towards Killeen and Lampasas, those guys, you're going to be holding on to some of those isolated shower chances even into the mid-afternoon hours. But again, by the afternoon, very hit or miss out there. Not everybody's going to see rainfall today, but even through the morning hours along and west of I-35, we'll definitely have the overall best chance. Imani?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Zach. Now, still ahead on Early Texas Today, we'll take a look at today's viral video. We have that coming up next. Stick with us.